Alright, so I'm making dumb money on YouTube with the easiest videos, and the strategy I use is still being farmed today. And in this video, I'm just going to expose it so you can make the same dumb money for yourself. So here we go. For the first time, I'm just going to show you everything step by step. And on top of that, I'm also going to reveal some other channels that started just a few months ago that are also making really good money using the strategy I'm about to reveal to you guys. So for those that don't know me, I'm George, and I've been doing this faceless YouTube stuff for 8 years now. And uploading faceless videos to YouTube has allowed me to quit my job, make tens of thousands of dollars a month, and travel whenever and wherever I like. And my goal for this channel is to show how you can do the same. Okay, so this first video here made me $70,000 since it's been uploaded, and within the first year it made me $24,000 alone. This one here made me $18,000, and this one here made me another $18,000. And here's the dumb part, and the part that you should find annoying. All three videos are the same. Basic slideshow videos with text and a voiceover. That's it. And YouTube paid me over $100,000 for all three. Like, a fourth grader could have stepped in for me. These are incredibly simple videos. And I don't say this to boast, but we live in a world today where you can upload 3 videos to YouTube and make more than most people's salaries. And you need to be taking advantage of this, because like I said, people are still farming this strategy even today. So this channel, for example, started just 3 months ago and is already making around $25,000 every single month. And that's because in the last 28 days, the channel received 5 million views, or a little bit over 5 million views. So if we calculate that with a very conservative RPM of $5, which is how much they make per 1,000 views their channel gets, that puts them at around $25,000 a month. Now, like I said, this is a very conservative estimate for them. They're most likely making closer to $8 for every 1,000 views because they're targeting both a senior audience and because they have long 20-minute videos, which increases their RPM. So they're most likely making a little bit more than $25,000 every single month. And here's another channel that started just 4 months ago with another 5 million views in just the last 28 days, which puts them at the same $25,000 every single month. And if I just hover over one of their videos here, you can see it's the same boring but simple slideshow videos that's working for this particular niche. Now, I know what you're thinking. If it was this easy, why isn't everybody just doing the same thing? Well, there's 2 reasons for that. One, because honestly, most people are just lazy. Most people are just going to finish watching this video and just not take any action, and that's the honest truth. On top of that though, not everybody's doing this because this is still a fairly untapped niche. Because here's the thing that most gurus tell you, right? Is that when you do start a faceless channel, not everybody tells you or directs you towards a niche for seniors or for an older audience. And there is a massive untapped audience for this type of content right now on YouTube ready to watch more of these videos. And this simple, slow-paced editing may come across as spammy, but YouTube is completely okay with it because it caters towards the old people on their platform. So it's a win-win. You get to make easy content and the seniors get to enjoy your low-effort content. Oh, and of course the other win, you get to make good money doing so. So 3 big wins. And Jan here from my community just hit $15,000 a month using this strategy, and his channel was made 100% with AI. So here's the entire blueprint step by step. Step 1, you need to come up with a high demand topic for your video. Now this is the step that most people actually get wrong, and when they get this step wrong, they just quickly give up and they never give it another try, which is another reason why there's still plenty of room for you to step in with a channel of your own. Because the most important part of a faceless video isn't actually the video itself, but the topic it's based on, as well as its packaging. The packaging being the thumbnail and title, which I will show you how to do the correct way for this particular niche in just a sec. So to find high demand topics for your videos, you need to find outlier channels within this niche. And to make things as simple as possible, I've just done the research for you. I'll throw up a list of outlier channels that are currently crushing it right now in this niche down in the description. And by the way, all an outlier channel is a channel or a competitor that's getting tons and tons of views, even though they just started uploading only a few months ago or even a few weeks ago, because that is your sign of demand. Follow the demand and you'll get views. Get the views and you'll make money. It's as simple as that. So all I want you to do is go through that list of outlier channels that I've made for you down in the description below. And to come up with a killer topic, just look for outlier videos that have gone viral in the last 3 to 6 months within these outlier channels. So for example, this one here that was uploaded just 3 weeks ago, compared to the rest of the videos around it, this one here has 300,000 views, which makes this an outlier video for this channel. And that means there's a sign of demand for this topic. And all you need to do is recreate a different or a better version of this topic for your channel. And that brings us to step 2. Once you've picked a high demand topic for your video, you need to come up with a killer title and thumbnail. And please don't mess this part up, because what most people don't understand is that this part is more important than the video itself. And not knowing that is where most channels fail, because they spend all this time and put all their time and effort into the video itself, and then they put no time and effort into the thumbnail and title, which is what earns the click in the first place. So for the title, don't change it up too much from the outlier video you found, but make it so that it at least makes the viewer ask one question. So for this one, for example, 6 fruits that prevent leg cramps. The viewer will basically wonder, what are these 6 fruits? And to get the answer to their question, they'll have to click and watch that video. So it's pretty simple. Just generate some form of curiosity to earn the click. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try and guess what's working. Instead of guessing what's working, you always do more of what's already working. This is the circle of YouTube and what every successful big and even small creator does to make it on YouTube. Do more of what's already working. I cannot stress that enough. As for the thumbnails, they're quite simple and they contain a lot of text. And this is where standard thumbnail practices change because of this particular niche. In general, the less text, the better when it comes to thumbnails, but these are the types of thumbnails that are working for this particular audience. So once again, do more of what's already working. Okay, so I use Photoshop, but you can easily just do this with Canva as well. So first, just throw in a dark colored background. Next, just generate an AI doctor using ChatGPT. Doesn't really matter what he looks like as long as he's some form of doctor that you can use over and over again. You want to make sure the background for this doctor is transparent, and ChatGPT gives you the file as a PNG. So just place that doctor to the right and you can just use this in all of your thumbnails. Now, of course, you don't have to use a doctor, just use what's working on other thumbnails as well. So if you see a video with 1 million views that was uploaded just 1 month ago and they don't have a doctor in their thumbnail, use the foundation and use the structure of the thumbnail to your advantage. Use that information and recreate something similar for your channel. But for this example, we'll just throw the doctor on the right and just add your text to the left. Easy peasy. For step 3, you'll need a script and then a voiceover to read your script. Now, once again, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. The hard work has already been done. We're simply doing more of what's already working. I hope you're seeing a bit of a pattern now. I may sound repetitive, but that is the most important part. And I know what some of you are thinking, isn't this just stealing content? Well, that's simply not true. If the biggest YouTuber can use this exact strategy of simply doing more of what's already working and not reinventing the wheel, and so should you. So for the script, just head to the outline video, grab the transcript from the description, and then just paste that transcript into ChatGPT with this prompt. It should then give you a completely original script ready to go for your video. Copy that script and throw it into 11 Labs for your voiceover. And just choose a voice that resonates with seniors. This part is important. So my personal favorite is this one here, Eric. A smooth tenor pitch from a man in his 40s. You can also just find the best one that suits your channel specifically. So maybe your channel is directed more towards women's health, for example, so maybe it might be better to use a female voice. Actually, that might be another untapped niche, seniors health directed at women. Okay, so by this point you should have a high demand topic, a clickable title and thumbnail, a script and a voiceover to read that script out, and now it's time to make the video itself. So for step 4, you can do this using any free video editor like CapCut or Canva. I like to use Canva just to keep things as simple as possible. It's the easiest one by far, and it's basically just a drag and drop video editor. Okay, so once we're in Canva, we just click video, and then we're going to go to video landscape. And now all we do is simply start dragging and dropping some of our material. So the first thing we want to do is we want to upload our voiceover. So if we go to upload here, there's our voiceover, we throw that in, wait for that to upload, and then we just drag and drop it right here. So now I want to generate a slide for this first sentence. Just head to Magic Media. This is going to do all the work for you. So you just head to Magic Media and we ask what we want the AI to generate for us. So I'm going to type seniors in a kitchen with fruit. We're going to hit landscape. Styles, we're going to do filmic or anything you want, but I usually like to use filmic, and then just click generate image. And suddenly we have 4 options, so we just grab any of those, we drag and drop that here. I like to put it in the top left corner here and just make it so that it covers the whole screen. And now what we need is our text. So we go over here, we add our text, and we're simply going to add a text box. Then we're going to go back to our script and just copy and paste that first line over here. And then just add a background. So we're going to click effects and go to background just so it's easier to see. And then we want to animate to the background picture so it's not just an image. So we're going to click the background picture, click animate, and we're going to scroll down until we see any of these 3. So photo flow, photo rise, and then photo zoom. And then we have the first scene for our video. So now all we need to do is copy this, paste it over here, and it's going to go into the next scene, and then we're going to just replace the image for the next sentence. It's going to delete this background image, and then to make it very simple, you can click magic background over here. That will just take you to the image generator, and it's going to design a custom background for you based on the content from your page. And sometimes it's not exactly what you want, so I'm just going to copy and paste the second line from our voiceover, throw that over here. There's a common fruit sitting in your kitchen right now. Make that a little bit smaller, and then we're going to generate fruit in kitchen with seniors. Okay, so these look a little bit interesting, but I think they will do for now. Or we can just go back to Magic Media if it's not exactly what you're looking for, and just start again with the filmic style and the landscape. And we're going to go fruit in the kitchen, wait for that to generate, and we can just keep it simple and use this one here while we delete this one that we don't need anymore. Nice. So we just make that a little bit bigger once again. Let's add the animation to it, and then just once again do the same thing. Seniors in kitchen looking suspiciously at fruit. Now if I could spell, that would be great. And we just generate this again. So we'll delete this one because we don't need this one for our third scene, and then we're just going to animate this one as well. So go over here, we're going to use photo zoom, and let's see what we have so far.
If you're over 60, you need to hear this. There's a common fruit sitting in your kitchen right now, something you've eaten your whole life that could quietly be raising your stroke risk while you sleep.
And that's it. That's the first 10 seconds of our video. And people are using this exact strategy, using videos like this to make so much money because it's directed at seniors, which pay a very high RPM per 1,000 views. So if you go through this entire process, and once you become familiar with everything, it should take you an hour, 2 hours at most to create a video from scratch. From coming up with your topic to having that final video ready to upload to YouTube with its thumbnail. And that's basically all there is to it. Go out there and make your videos for old people, because there's a massive audience of seniors all over YouTube right now hungry to watch content just like this. And this exact blueprint is what got me from 0 subscribers to making tens of thousands of dollars a month with multiple faceless channels. Now, for those that are still watching and you're serious about this and you want additional help, including daily accountability, as well as a community of people who are in your exact shoes, as well as all the resources and all the templates that will just speed up the process, check out Faceless Films. I'd love to see you in there, and I'm personally in there every single day. So you will have direct access to me and you can ask me any question you like, as well as even come say hi to me in any of the Q&A calls. Now, of course, what good is a community unless the members inside that community are actually getting results? So these are just some results from students who recently started as complete beginners. So I already showed you Jan here, who made $15,000 100% with AI. Carter made $1,000 in a single day from his channel. Vivian made almost $1,000 in a single day from just one of her channels too. Manish started making $300 to $600 every single day on his channel that's only 3 months old. Eric's channel, he shot up to $12,000 and even $13,000 in 2 separate months, and he even got himself a silver play button. Gabriel started making $400 a day on his brand new channel, and even Melvin made $1,000 a day on his new channel. So if this does sound like your thing and you do want to get started today, link is in the description or in the pinned comment below. Check it out, and I will see you in one of the live calls.